Hi, Wendy here again. In this tutorial I'm going to show you how to make the wooden fence gate from Wendy's Workshop CD October 2017. Okay, I've printed off the wooden paper worksheet. My printer won't print anything more than 250 GSM, so it's not very strong, hence the piece of cream card on the right, because I'm going to glue it to the back of the wooden paper to strengthen it up. Okay, first thing you do is cut your wooden paper to the edge of its pattern. Next you cover the cream card completely with PVA glue. If you don't cover it with glue, when you cut it up later some of your paper won't stick. Once it was dry, I trimmed it all down to 17 centimeters square, and then I cut it into 2 centimeter wide strips, and you should have 8 in total. I then used gathered twigs ink to ink all the edges. Now this bit is optional. I like it to give a tatty edge, and I use an emery board just to scrape away some of that ink. On the strip on the left has been done and the one on the right hasn't, so it's entirely up to you which look you like. Next is the important bit. Using your craft mat and using the guidelines on your craft mat, we're going to lay the strips down. So I started on the left and I used a straight line along the bottom edge to keep everything level, and I put it over at 2 of the squares. Each of those squares represents 1 centimeters, and I put them over the 2 squares and taped off at the top. Then I left a gap of 1 square, which is equal to 1 centimeter, and taped that one down, that one down, again making sure it's level at the bottom, and I carried on till I'd finished. And once I'd finished, I put a long strip of low tap masking tape down to hold everything in position. Next is you put your horizontal bars, and approximately 2 to 2.5 centimeters down from the top and the same up from the bottom, and making sure that your overhangs on both sides are more or less equal. That's a nice place for it to be. Now you need to mark, so I just looked at where the horizontal and the vertical met on an edge one, and just lifted it up and put a mark in the center. You'll see better in the next picture what I mean. And there are marks under all of those blobs of glue. That's what the marks are for, so that you can put your blobs of glue on. Next you stick down your horizontals and you leave it to completely dry. Once it's dry, we're going to put the crossbar on the back. So this is the back view, and I've laid the crossbar across, and I've put little marks at the top and the bottom, shall we say, of where it crosses over, so that I know I can put those my next blobs of glue in the center of those 2 marks. You'll see more in the next picture. There you go, see what I mean? And there we go. I've now put that down and left it to dry, and here it is all finished. I hope you found this useful, and I'll see you again soon. Bye.